Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 4 Beyond the Sword as the Ottomans. And in fact, it is in 1808 here when the Ottomans enter their golden age. No, the game's not saying it's a golden age, but this is when the Ottoman Empire is going to reach the peak of science and culture and religious freedom and all kinds of happiness. And we can start hurrying things if we wanted to, actually. I don't think we will quite yet, but it's definitely in the back of my mind. Cannons are super powerful, man, if we ever go to another war. Not to mention rifling, of course, although rifling will obsolete our janissaries somewhat. I think biology would actually be incredibly helpful for us right now. We're going to pick that up. There's something he said about picking up... where's rifling? I cannot see... Oh, rifling. Rifling and assembly lines to at least pick up the infantry, and that would protect us pretty solidly. Actually, if we're the first to discover physics, then we will get a great scientist. That seems like a pretty good idea. Let's start with that. Again, that will... Oh, we can pick up a scientific method from the Khmer. We've got enough monasteries, I think, to spread everything around. We could also take a turn, and I'm going to vote no, but I don't really care enough to defy anymore. I think we've got enough monasteries set up. Actually, let's take a tick here. Here, let's rush. Did we not rush it? Yeah, okay, we're rushing it. We'll get a few more. We've got a little bit more money, maybe. It's a Mandir. Buddhist monastery, Confucian monastery, we've got plenty of those. Yeah, okay, we're going to be fine. So actually, rather than put any turn into scientific method, let me drop one turn into something else. Railroads. Actually, we may not have physics because they've had scientific method forever. We'll drop a turn into railroads, make sure the Buddhist monastery kicks in, just so we've got enough. I know we've got a few. Well, hell, we've got this one here. You know what? I don't know if it's going to insta-obsolete it. It would suck to spend money on something. There's another monastery going in there. You know what? Let me rush this as well to finish it. There we go. And there's no other monasteries being built actively, are there? That's missionary, monastery in one. Okay, we're gonna have 3 monasteries finish next turn, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna trade for scientific method. Then we're gonna see if we can pick up physics. Seems good. I like it. Observatories. Temples for happiness. Observatory. Definitely don't care for the Mendir. Actually, you'll do well with the lighthouse. Apparently we're going to stop... Oh, it fails. Only got 140 votes, so we're not stopping the trade with the Vikings. Well, that's very interesting. Okay, come here. Come here, the Khmer. Scientific method is worth 35.88. Give me some gold? Yeah. There you go. Use steel. Start wars. Do stupid stuff. So we don't have the Great Library or the Parthenon or the Temple of Artemis. The only thing that obsoleted with the monasteries, and we can still build what we need. Let's see if we can pick up physics. I don't know. We may have already lost that, which is fine. Boop-a-doop-doop-doop. We can build some corporations. Corporations are fun. They don't come up very often, but they're cool. And yeah, assembly lines actually would give us quite a few little fun things. I'm going to automate the workers. If we talk to them, can we see if they have physics or not? Actually, I guess we could probably see it from this screen instead. Can't trade that. Won't trade that. No, I think we're... Can research physics. So, we might actually win the race to physics. Let's go into max research for a little bit, which is apparently not going to do much. We might get it squeezed in 7 turns. Ah, we got beaten to the Statue of Liberty. But that's because we played it badly and stupidly. Alright, we do have some oil. All we need is 1 source of oil. But if we can get some more, maybe we can do some trades. Not that I'm really doing a whole lot of tradey stuff. Mm-hmm. This would effectively give 10 extra hammers. Oh, when you're building water units, yeah. The forge is quite a lot of hammers, though. Same here. Get the construction going a little bit faster. Spread the Buddhism. Spread the Hinduism. Defend with a spy. Yeah, lost hammers. Damn. So you, I hope... oh, you're building a fort, right, because it's in the middle of nowhere, so that's okay. And we got several pop-ups for oil. We got some oil over here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and tear down the town. I'm okay with that. Tear down the town for oil that we don't really need. But I'm just going to feel better. And then off the coast over there so we can build some ships to reach it. Okay. Looks good. Everyone's going to have to adopt emancipation. Unless they want to soak up a bunch of unhappiness. And the more people that adopt it, the more unhappiness will be generated. We're okay here. Yeah, let's get observatory. What I should actually do... Where can I find out? There we go. Economy, free market, mercantilism. This is not good because it means they won't trade with us either, so it limits our trade routes. But other than that, actually, we've got some pretty good opportunity there. Okay. Financial screen. Foreign trade is a pretty decent amount of stuff. Okay. Oh, we need combustion. Right, so we're going to have the fort, which is good, but we can build the oil well at sea, I think, now. No, either way we need combustion. Really, it shows us oil, but doesn't actually hook it up. Though the fort will automatically, again, once we get combustion. All right, I keep forgetting about that. Go and be auto for now. That's okay. Let's make sure we've queued up combustion. I think having it here will be good, and then we can start to build some pretty badass ships, too. Yeah, all right, I like the sound of that. We'll actually probably want more workers to railroad everything, though, once we get that tech. To be honest, we don't have a ton of workers for that. But we don't have that much land left to improve. I mean, some things, but... granary, grow faster. Yeah, I see some people are like, no, you need more workers. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. That being said, library. Fortify. Oh, I should have upgraded you, actually. Fortify here. Everyone's going to have lots of defensive units. The cities in the middle don't need quite as much, and arguably I should be moving them to the coast, but on the other hand, I can move them if something happens. Look at the Vikings, though. They have so many military units. They are at war, though, if I recall correctly. Eventually I'm going to build those mandirs. Like, those are the cathedral class buildings for the various religions. The mandir, the cathedral, the... some other thing I can't remember. Just because there's a limit. You can only build so many of them. That's why if you're doing cultural victory in Civ 4, you want 6 cities. Because 6 cities means... because I think you can build 2 of each cathedral. So I think 6 cities means each city will have a cathedral. No, that's not it. You can build 1 cathedral per X number of cities. And that means you can have 3 cathedrals. Something like that. What is it? You need 3 temples will unlock 1 of these. Okay. So when you get to 6 cities, you can have 6 temples, which means you can get 2 of these in a couple of different cities. And we want 3 religions. So that way your 3 cities will each have the 3 cathedrals, the 3 cities you need to get to the legendary culture to win. So anyway, that's that. I'm rambling on. I mean, you can have more cities, but you don't want to necessarily expend much effort to get to that point. Library. Universities are good. I hear that science is pretty good. Just a rumor I heard. But growth is also pretty good. Growth leads to other science. Library. I should actually queue up a bunch of things to stop these from popping time and time again. I can turn this down a notch and still get it in 3 turns. Yeah, there we go. We've got physics in 3 turns. Hopefully we'll be first. Janissary done. Spread Hinduism. Fortify. Looks like we can take down another notch and probably still finish in 2 turns. Ironworks. Actually, I don't know if I want to build it here. I'm going to do a sort based on highest production rates. And we're going to take a look. I don't have a courthouse here. Levy. Let's get the levy going. Okay. Take this down. So if I go to 100%, it's still not one turn. No, of course not. There we go. What do I want to see? I want to see which is my highest production city. Vitcoast now. Really? Why is that? No, seriously, why are those tiles producing so much hemorrhage? Oh, watermill. Oh yeah, watermills are strong. Very strong. Alright then. Build your university. And then go ahead and build the ironworks. Yeah, that's a lot of freaking production. Put a sign on you for production. Mm-hmm. Oh, it'll be nice for the first of physics. Harbors are good. They make more money, sure. Actually, go ahead and we'll queue up a worker there. We're going to spread Hinduism. Now, here's a question. One of the views is religion, isn't it? We actually have Hinduism in all our cities. We have Buddhism in all our cities. We have Confucianism in all our cities. We don't have Taoism in all of our cities. And actually, we won't be able to spread Taoism at all ourselves because we never got around to building monasteries. Now they're obsolete. So, all that to say, actually, if I go back to the general overview, I want to cancel the infinite missionary job. Looks like I only have the one left. So we'll replace it with the grocer. I don't know. Whatever, something else. So right now what we're doing is we're actually spreading these things to other cities outside of our civ, which, except for Confucianism, doesn't really benefit us. Physics. Airships are funny. Not necessarily great, but they're funny. Yay, we got the free scientist. Lovely. And we could still spread Confucianism for more personal money, but I'm fine with it. Sure, customs houses. Oh, let's build that. Our happiness cap's got to be pretty good in most places. Yearn to rejoin our motherland. That's almost gone, though. Quite a bit of luxury. Library. Actually, maybe I should have built the forge first. Michael Faraday. So, we can light bulb towards biology. It's possible. We probably want to... probably an academy. Where is Corey thingamajiggy? Right here. Oh, those are workshops, huh? You know what we will do? We will have you build an academy in Corey thingamajiggy. But we're going to take this new worker. There we go. We're going to replace all these workshops. Or at least 2 of the workshops with cottages. That way you'll have more commerce going on. I like it. We'll nerf their production value, but that's okay. Some culture. Lots of culture. We don't need lots of culture. Just a little culture is fine. Build me an academy. Yeah, it's not a lot of beakers now, but it will turn into more beakers very shortly. Because, yeah, we're going to destroy the workshop, build a cottage. Ooh! Korea just captured a Viking city. Go Korea! I mean, we could get way more friends if we just participate in these wars. I don't think there's anything the Vikings could truly do to us, other than mostly just be annoying, maybe rip up some of our fishing boats. I'm not sure that we can get the actual friendship with you, though. So no, I'm going to refuse again. Sorry. Just the way it is. I should do a scan to see... Ooh! No, this is a military city. That's actually a lot of beakers, but there's got to be somewhere better to build the Oxford. Levies are good. Well, in fact, there will be. Istanbul or Edirne. Istanbul will actually have fairly decent production. I mean, already now it's got the extra hammer because of our government choices from cities, which helps its production. It's going to get the levy, which is going to help a lot too. So we'll actually queue up Oxford over here, and we're going to have a grand old time at that point. And you just... Well, no, I'm going to leave you where you are, but we should probably make Istanbul into our great person farm. This place has got a lot of excess food. But no, it's not actually a good great person farm, I don't think. No. Yeah, we're going to wait for Oxford to get finished first. You are going to tear that up and build a cottage as well. Rising up against the Viking invaders. Partisans. Oh, wow. Wait, so Ethiopia is getting its ass kicked. Apparently there's a big war against the Vikings. I didn't realize that. We could actually make pretty good friends. You're going to get a lot of commerce, so actually building things like banks and things will be pretty good here. Taoist Temple is nice, but what we really want is Taoist Monastery. Did this... Seen their homes burnt. The Vikings actually just burnt down the city. The one I was talking about conquering ages and ages ago, the Vikings just burnt it down. That's amazing. Holy crap, Vikings. I like how the civilization is just Viking. It's not, you know, it's not Danish or Norse or Swedish. It's just Viking. Great person. Oh, Blaise Pascal. Cool. So we got a great prophet, which is actually very good because ages and ages ago we conquered the Hindu holy city. So now we can go and build the improvement there. All right, you can be automated again. My worker finished building the little cottage there. And I do like how the look of things changes as you go into the new eras. Historically speaking, this is going to be ahead of the time for railroad. I think there's going to be a lot of that, actually. Despite the fact that tech brokering is turned off, which usually, like, tech brokering accelerates tech overall, right? Logically. Because people need to research fewer things overall. So it's actually pretty good that we're doing so well. Also, notice our score is definitely clearly ahead of the Khmer, and will only become more and more so as time goes on. We were really well set up. I have no doubt we're going to win a science victory. The only question at this point is more like, how quickly can we win a science victory? And almost certainly I will not be efficient enough to win any records that way. Oops, I didn't actually mean to right-click there. Could build some galleons, but I don't think so. Oh, courthouses. Yeah, we need more courthouses. That 5 gold, that's a lot of money. I was going to check something, and I can't recall what. Maybe do a scan to see if anyone's got any trades. Probably not. We are very far ahead tech-wise. There's a corporation there, but he's not willing to do anything about it. Hey, Vikings. No. Not willing to talk. They have a lot of techs. Okay, so we're not as far ahead as we thought. They're annoyed. We probably should make friends with them so that we can trade some techs. Although it'll also help making them ahead, but... Wow. Ye has been burned. Really? Vikings? What the hell? Apparently the Viking AI is set to, like, pillage burn really, really high. Oh, that's right there. Look at that. Another Ethiopian city just got... Hang on. Okay, keep building Oxford. Oxford's pretty goddamn important. I will give you that. You here. Build a settler. You here. God, why didn't I think of this sooner? Build a settler. Okay. The settlers look like bankers. Do I still have ships? I have these ships. These carry people, right? Yeah! Alright, go for the Bursa. In fact, let me... Okay, railroad next turn, sure. Oh, right, the Great Prophet. So you're going to build the Kashi Vishwanath. Hang on, I got to like look this up. That's not the button. This is the button. Is it under Wonders? Yeah. Temple was a temple located at Varanasi, the oldest living city in the world and the place most sacred to Hinduism. The origin of Varanasi are shrouded in history, but it's believed that the city is more than 3,000 years old. That's old. After visiting the city, Mark Twain wrote that Varanasi is older than history, older than tradition, older even than legend, and looks twice as old as all of them put together. Oh, that's a brilliant quote. According to Hindu tradition, Varanasi is the home of Lord Shiva and his consort Parvati, known as the Destroyer. Lord Shiva is part of the Trimurti, three aspects of God: creation, preservation, and destruction. That is a good set of three aspects, actually. Huh. Shiva's consort Parvati is seen as Earth Mother, and according to tradition, the two are the parents of all living creatures. City is also held sacred because it is here that the Ganges River gained the power to wash away sins. Kick-ass. All right, so we're going to build that and make more money. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what I was doing. I was trying to set this to, how much money is it making? I should have checked the difference here. 23 gold per turn. That's pretty good for one building. I wanted to see if I could rush by a settler. Maybe if I give him one turn of production, then we'll be able to do this. We've just unlocked railroads, so now my workers are going to be crazy busy. Crazy busy. No, because I don't want them to pillage my new cities that I'm about to build on your ashes. Banks are good. Temples. Are you not growing because you're at your happiness cap? No, you're just not growing because you can't grow. Levies are good. Yeah, rush by. Can we buy this one? Yes. Wait one turn. Oh man, this is going to be great. I like the Vikings. Oh, hey, there we go. We're no longer not trading with them. Worst enemy of 2 people, so we probably shouldn't actually open borders with you. It's tempting. But we got to pay attention to those diplomatic circumstances. You know, after playing a lot of Civ 5 lately, and like, or not necessarily playing a lot of Civ 5, making a lot of Civ 5 videos. The problem is I don't play a lot of Civ 5 just because I don't have a lot of time. It's nice coming back to Civ 4 and feel like I know what the hell I'm doing. Because a lot of times in Civ 5, I'm like, I don't know if this is better or that's better. I don't know how it works. I guess the university, or the observatory is cheaper than the university, so we should concentrate on that. Again, I'm going to try to, oops, I was going to say find that balance point. Just making a little bit of gold, but still researching pretty fast. Good, gets there in one turn. Load onto a ship. First galleon. Load onto a ship. Same one. Then we're going to take our ships and go over here. God, I'm so mean. An Incan revolt. I didn't know that could happen. Physics for rifling. Now, physics is worth a lot more, but I'm totally willing to do this, actually. I'm happy that you're willing to trade with me, actually. Trade relations have been fair and forthright. Yes, well, you've gotten the advantage out of it. Oh, hey, how about some ivory trade? Ivory for silk. Screw you. I realize that ivory can also be a military tech, but not for the last, like, 1,000 years. Having access to ivory, and it should just be called elephants or something like that, lets you make war elephants. And war elephants are cool. I actually would like a little bit more spying. I don't necessarily need a ton. You know what? In just a few cities, in just a handful of cities, what we will do is we will build, so here, that's the jail. Where's the security bureau? Oh, it's right next to it. So the jail right now will only give me 7 extra espionage, but it gives me a 50% boost. So really, if I go security bureau followed by jail, we can get a pretty decent amount of spy. And most places don't build a lot of spies. So we should be able to get an insight on their tech. And I probably have to adjust my spying routine in a few different places. But it's something half decent to build in places that don't have any... Okay, we need forges.
Political power grows out of the barrel of a gun.
Oh yeah, and this place. We don't want it to culture flip. I don't know if it can or not. But it's actually creating... Oh, right now it's rebelling, that's why. We're going to rush by the Hindu Mandir for the plus 50% culture boost, which we should be able to do once it stops rebelling. Actually, I didn't need to disband or unload both settlers there. That was a little bit goofy. All grenadiers, trebuchets. It's interesting that... Oh, they do have cannons. Okay, I was going to say... It's funny they don't have better better siege tech, but they do. Still, we can colonize there. Yeah, we have most of the culture already. We caught one spy. We do have most defensive spies there.
An ingenious device for obtaining individual profit without individual responsibility.
More trade routes, which actually translates to a hell of a lot more money. A hell of a lot more. 21. How's your happiness status? Do you need temples yet? Yeah, you are actually going to need some temples soon. So, let me queue up. Just to make life easier. We're going to go temple, temple, and just hold shift to queue more up. And then, you know what? We'll give you the security bureau plus jail combo to get a little bit more security tech. Let me check the spying here. There. That's good. We're going to try to be able to spy the tech everywhere. I'm not sure that we will be able to, but this is going to go a pretty long way. All right, so... this will only overlap in one tile. It's not bad. But actually, frankly, let's go one south. Well, no. Here we get the iron anyway with one culture pop. This might actually be... No, I like this. This is a fine spot. With one culture pop, it will get the iron. Yeah, it's good. All right. And only one overlap with the capital, which is not a big problem. Konya. Excellent. Good question. What do we build first here? You know what? Theater for culture to push things back. I'm also going to take these ships back over here because what we're going to want to do is get some mercenaries. Same thing, right? Missionaries over here. Actually, hold on. You don't need to go back. You can go into full exploration mode and just make sure our map stays updated. Yeah, go to Istanbul, which is building Oxford University, which is still fine. But we can probably get a Confucian missionary. Come on. Where can we build one Buddhist missionary? One Hindu. Oh wait, that was also Hindu. We can build the Buddhist ones way over here, right? No? That's Taoist. Okay, I'm confused. Hindu, Confucian, Taoist. Where's the Buddhist missionary? I'm going crazy, guys. Hindu, Confucian, Taoist. This place has Buddhism as a religion. Do I have a bunch? Do I have like the max or something sitting around? That might have happened. Units. Buddhist missionary. I have one. Yes, there we go. queued up a bunch, and apparently there's nowhere to go, and they're just sitting around idle for no good reason whatsoever. All right, that's fine. Because you can only have 3 missionaries. And that's usually what happens when I'm trying to spread my religion, is I just do the infinite queue. And then at some point, 3 of them just pile up and they can't build anymore. And that's fine. Because again, I'm lazy. It's one of those tricks that it's really good if you're lazy, because then you don't have to, do any kind of counting or figuring out what's what. Make some extra money here. Can we actually crack this up? Technically, but we'll keep turning a profit. Hey, we got Christianity spread to us, which is actually not so bad. I guess I'm going to keep this settler here. I'm going to have to pick it up on that ship again. Fortify for now. Oh, and that's the other thing we should do. I'm going to turn off all my research so we can make a bunch of money, because I'm going to want to bulk upgrade all my units. So there's the upgrade button, right? You can see the units you can upgrade to. Machine guns are really good for defense, but I don't tend to like defense-only units, so rifleman is probably better. So I can click here and upgrade this unit. It costs me 170 gold, but you can see if I hold Alt, it'll do all units. And I push down Alt. 850 gold will convert all my pikemen to riflemen, which is actually not bad. Let's start with that. Well, actually, I guess you can get on a boat. Yeah, we got some time to kill. You know what? Go ahead. Go over to Konya. We can get Buddhism spread there. That's fine. I could switch to organized religion and spread Christianity back to my land, and also Taoism. But the thing is, after you get, once you get to 3 religions, it gets really tough to spread that 4th. And some of my cities do have 4 religions. To go up to 5, to have Taoism and Christianity all over, very difficult. No, I'm not going to cancel with the Koreans. I know, you won't take it lightly. And frankly, I'm afraid of you. God damn it, you have double the military strength than I do. What are you doing, Vikings? I mean, my score is crushing your face. And ideally, hopefully, my technology is well ahead of you. Because I'm going to need it, given the fact that you have considerably more military troops than I do. Banks are good. I like banks. Sure, I'll vote for you. And I can just upgrade it to a rifleman there. And there. And we're going to bring the Confucian missionary down to Istanbul, where he's just going to park himself for a little while. There's a new rifleman. Settler, which should just be parked. Oh, I should actually move some units from Istanbul here as well. We can unload all units, send this guy back to Istanbul. Yeah, I got to pick up some defensive troops. And what we'll do is we'll re-queue. We'll queue up a couple of riflemen. Actually, Istanbul will always have defensive troops. Let's go ahead and put a couple of machine guns there. That is totally fine. We'll spread Buddhism here, which is fine. And we don't have a state religion. We don't really care necessarily which ones get spread here. Although Confucianism and Hinduism we actually make money from. So, all right, that one's better. In fact, if I haven't maxed out my Confucian missionaries, I should really do that. Also Hinduism. The fact that I can build Hindu missionaries means that I don't have 3 sitting around. I have 2 sitting around, or I can build 2 more, which means I have 1 sitting around, but that's probably the one that I'm building to build to the new city. So you know what? Let's do an infinite Hindu queue, because I do get +1 gold for each one, and that sounds like a good idea. Grandways, yes. Oh, you can tell that the religion's been spreading around a little bit, because I don't think Wang Kong was involved in these votes before. I don't know, maybe. It'll be nice when the Apostolic Palace is just completely obsolete. So, I'm going to grab 1 rifleman and this 1 heavy footman. I'm going to load them on the boat. I'm also going to grab this Confucian missionary, load it onto the boats, and I'm going to drop them off in Konya. Unload all, and then send the ships back. And I got money, so I should spend it on rush building stuff here. Yes, I should also be upgrading units, but getting this city established as soon as possible is very, very good. For now, I'm just going to accumulate a bunch of money for bulk upgrades and also have enough for Konya. It's probably time for a cut, actually. Harbor is not the priority, I don't think. We want stuff that'll help you grow, like a granary. We're going to let you sink 1 turn into it to drop the price of rushing it dramatically, and then we'll come back. Fortify this rifleman. So, how much would it cost to upgrade everyone? Don't have quite enough, but we do have quite a lot. And I think it's worthwhile modernizing our army. We're going to, if someone declares war on us and we're so far behind, yeah, I'm going to pause my scientific research here, devote everything to making money so we can upgrade our army in bulk. Oh, it failed to spread Confucianism. God damn it. So now we got to get another. Finish Oxford. It's well worthwhile. Can we build a Confucianist monastery or missionary here? Yes, do that. Just park for a little while. There's my Hindu missionary, which we'll want to get down here. And we're going to put a cut in here. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.